I'm sitting here in the car. Looks like the sun is, making me like an angel. It's just a reflection. Okay, so I want to read to you today 1 Corinthians 9, verse 26 and 7. Therefore, I do not run uncertainly without definite aim. I do not box like one beating the air and striking without an adversary. But like a boxer, I buffet my body, handle it roughly, discipline it by hardships, and subdue it, for fear that after proclaiming to others the gospel and things pertaining to it, I myself should become unfit or not stand the test, be unapproved and rejected as a counterfeit. Okay, so before we go into the details of the scriptures, the picture that God shared with me is that when you are on a boat at sea, the rudder, faith is like the rudder steering that boat in a certain direction. And though, storms may come or waves or winds may come in a moment, still, because the engine is running and there is a rudder, um, you have a definite aim and a definite direction, a course that you go on. But fear and doubt is like is when that engine is shut off or when the rudder is taken away from that boat, and then that boat is totally exposed to the elements, and it can just be tossed back and forth by every wind, by every storm, every wave that comes, and there's no certain direction that this boat is going. Now, yesterday we quickly spoke about fasting, and I said that whatever you want to do in faith, is something that you should be able to do. Nobody should take your options away from you. So when Paul says he is like a boxer that has definite aim, not one just punching the air, there's not even an adversary. He's saying the reason why he has definite aim is so that he might not be found a counterfeit, okay? Meaning that when every circumstance comes, when there are trials and tribulations that come our way, that there is nothing that we can prove to say, listen, this is what we believe. Now, fasting is one of those things. When he says he disciplines his body and subdue it, fasting is one of those things where you discipline your body, because basically you withhold food from your body to say, listen, the flesh is not going to give me direction in life. The flesh is not going to tell me what to do. So yes, though fasting may have the medical benefits and maybe curb the actual physical cravings that you have for your body, it has that spiritual effect where it also helps you to curb the cravings and the temptations that you have in the flesh, not necessarily the sin things, the things that go on in our mind. So it's not only for like physically your body, like I don't know, shrinking in size because you do not eat. It is also curbing those desires that is fleshly. It's a spiritual thing. It is, and because when it is done by faith, it has that spiritual benefit and not only the physical benefit. So therefore, whatever we do in faith has power. So that boat, when we walk, when we do something in faith, it gives us direction and we have a definite outcome, like that boat steering on the sea. Like, you might maybe give money in a moment, so you have less now, but if you do it in faith, you have given your life direction. Even though a bill might come now that you're not able to pay, that wave that come, or that wind that wants to toss you around, even though that happens in a moment, still, because you are acting in faith, you're giving and steering your life in a certain direction. But when there's no faith, when doubt and fear enters our heart, and we just let the flesh decide how we go, and we have things like, yeah, let's see what happens, I'm not going to give, or I'm not going to do this action because maybe just something, will come, or this or that will happen. There's no direction in your life, and we will prove ourselves to be counterfeit. Faith is the only thing that will prove to people that the gospel is true, that the gospel has power. So I want to encourage you again today. Whatever it is that you can do in faith, give direction to your life. It might seem small. Ask the Holy Spirit to show you what you can do, but give direction to your life, and do not be only given over to the winds and the streams of this world. Bless you.